Time for baseball on the show from the bank, Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Today, it's the second of this three-game series between the San Francisco Giants and the Philadelphia Phillies. It's Phillies baseball next on the show. Zach Eflin is on the mound for game 2. What's your take on him, H?
Well, Matt, he's been really good. He's got 2 wins in the last 3 starts. His team's had an opportunity to be in the game deep and late, and he's walked away, like I said, with 2 wins. So let's see if he's able to get 3 wins in 4 starts after this outing.
Ready now, Denard Span. And as we give you a look at his splits, he's had the better of right-handers this season, no doubt about that.
Span.
Sinking liner toward left. And Span is aboard. It's a base hit. So a good start to the inning for the Giants. Leadoff hitters aboard.
Well, I wanted to see how he might respond to a little adversity, but I wasn't expecting it to happen after the first guy leads off with a leadoff hit. Now he's in a stretch. Let's see if he's able to get through the rest of the inning. Maybe get a double play, a pop fly. We'll see how this unfolds.
Here's Joe Panic. And that gets him on the mound. Throw gets him, so they are able to get an out on an unusual play. And hopefully the pitcher's okay. And here's how the visiting San Francisco Giants line up in this one. H, what are they going to have to do to force a rubber match in this series?
Everybody knows this is a hitter's ballpark. You hit a ball in the air, it's going to carry. You hit a ball on the ground, it's going to get through. But the key to hitter's ballpark is don't try to do too much. You know the pitcher's going to nibble. And you don't have to touch it. Just reach out and put it in play, and the ball can carry. So contact is the key to hitting in a hitter's ballpark.
The 1-0 delivery. And that one right down Main Street. Harold, these Phillies, as they begin play here today, they've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Matt, they're on one of those hot streaks. I mean, everything is going right for them. They're playing great baseball right now. I mean, timely hitting, the bullpen's coming through, and it looks like they're rested. They're doing the things they need to do to really be a winning club right now. Oh, he got out in front of a changeup. He's looking for a fastball right there because he got the bat head so far out he was able to pull it. If that was a fastball, he might have kept it fair.
Got him to go down swinging there. Brandon Belt goes down for out number 2 in the top half.
Pence.
Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence. He's currently 4th in the National League RBI race with a chance to add to that total here. First offering on its way. There's a breaking ball over the outer half.
Jumped ahead with strike 1 there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Bruce will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Giants leave 1. Now it'll be the Phillies' turn. No score. Johnny Cueto, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, for right now, he's just allowing over a base runner per inning. That's very good for a starting pitcher. It tells me that he keeps his team in the game every inning. And really, if you win the innings, you're going to win the game in the end.
Here's Neil Walker. They lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Neil Walker.
Ball 1. Harold Reynolds, this Giants team, as they begin play here this afternoon, despite that loss last time out, they're still on a pretty nice run as they'd won 6 in a row prior to that.
Yeah, Matt, they're feeling it right now. You know, they're starting to play good ball. They're really playing good. And they're closing in on a division. And this time of the summer, it's all about baseball. You come to the park, the grass is green, you smell the hot dogs, and you're excited to play, even in the afternoon during batting practice. And that's what I see with this club right now.
Segura.
Gene Segura standing in, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. You see the average starting play at 318, 10 home runs and 25 driven in. The 0-1 on its way. And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A close pitch, but just a bit outside. He wanted it, but it's 2-1.
Oh, he missed that pitch. I tell you what, as the pitcher, he's got to gain his composure. You can see guys fall apart after you see a ball in the zone that long, get called a ball on it.
Cut fastball that time, but he doesn't bite, and now it's 3-1.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
Three balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Here comes the payoff pitch. Line drive to center field. And that'll get down for a base hit. And he will make it around as he gets in there at third on what was a terrible throw.
First 2 hitters of the inning go back-to-back singles, and now they're first and third. This has the makings of a big inning.
Number 34.
Now batting, number 34. And with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Tough slider that just catches the corner for a strike.
Well, he's got himself a little bit of a jam right here, Matt. He's got 2 on, nobody out. Look, I want to get a double play ball. Just pitch the contact, get the double play here.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. A slider that he looks at over the outside corner. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone. But if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan. I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing the bat at that pitch.
Chop foul over towards the coaching box.
That's a good pitch right there. 2-strike breaking ball on the edge of the strike zone, and he was able just to get enough of it to foul it off. Stay alive for another pitch.
Here's another 1-2. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
As a manager, you never really want to put a man on by a hit by pitch, but you absolutely hate to have it happen when it loads the bases.
23.
Now the pitcher is looking a little shaky, and the threat of a big inning is very real.
In now, number 23. Good opportunity for him to add to his season RBI total here, which sits 3rd best in the National League. First offering on its way. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1.
This situation right here, 1-0 with the bases loaded, you got to stay patient. Just be specific and patient. Get your pitch, but make sure it's where you want it.
Here comes the 1-0. And he leaves the fastball up there. Mistaken location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one. Number 25 for him on the year, as the Phillies have opened things up now 4-0.
Well, it seems like only a couple of minutes ago that we were ready for a hard-fought game, but things have taken a dramatic turn here early. They jumped all over this guy, including that grand slam, and they might not be done yet.
Here's Bryce Harper now. His average coming in way up there in the 380s.
Bryce Harper.
Into the windup and the pitch. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. A solo home run off the bat of Bryce Harper, and even 30 home runs on the year as they extend the lead to 5-0.
Boy, talk about when you're hot, you're hot. Gets 2 bombs yesterday and another long bomb so far today. When this guy gets hot, he's near impossible to stop. I'm not giving this guy a pitch anywhere close to hit.
Batting 6.
Here's Didi Gregorius.
Didi Gregorius.
He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Now the 0-1. A fastball down near the shoe tops. And he'll look at a fastball here that's close, but it's 2-1 now.
To me, it looks like he just doesn't trust himself out there on the mound. It's like he's fighting his body on every pitch, and as a result, we're seeing a lot of balls from him early on in this game.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Waiting on it, the left fielder looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. With that, a look at the Phillies batting order in this one. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, Matt, I really like the way Neil Walker is playing right now. He's coming off a month where he had double-digit totals in home runs. If you're looking at one category and you like the long ball, this is the guy to watch. One of the best power threats in the game right now.
Here's Jay Bruce now, and you can see he really enjoys hitting here at Citizens Bank Park, which is not a shocker. It's a good place to be a hitter. Hard hit to first, and he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
JT Realmuto is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
As a manager, when you see a guy struggling like this in the first inning, your mind starts racing, trying to figure out about how long you're going to go with this guy and how many guys you might end up having to use out of your bullpen just to get through this thing. Not a good spot to be in.
Panic is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate in scoring 5. We'll move to inning number 2 here in Philadelphia. The Phillies lead it 5-0. Here's Buster Posey now. He's not among the league leaders in home runs, but his total does top this ball club.
Posey.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And the changeup is way low that time.
Well, after the first inning, he's got a 5-0 lead. And I think for the pitcher, this is a big challenge, but he's got to focus. Make sure you go 1 pitch at a time, 1 hitter at a time, and don't allow a rally. Act like the scoreboard says 0-0 or 1-0 instead of 5-0.
And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Ripped down the line. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
Well, Matt, that's his 6th game. He's got a base hit in now. You got to start a streak somewhere. I start paying attention about 6 games. He's swinging the bat pretty good.
Digging in the switch hitter, Pablo Sandoval, hitting right at the 1-for-4 pace with a .250 batting average for the season. The 0-1 delivery. And a fastball just a bit up. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Squared that one up just a little late. Lifted the other way to left center. Bruce giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Phillies. I'm looking down there at shortstop at Didi Gregorius. I love how this guy defends. You know, coming to New York and replacing Derek Jeter, that's a lot of pressure. But I knew he could handle it when I had a conversation with Brandon Phillips, and he told me he's got the best hands he played with when he was with the Reds.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The 0-2 home. Chopped foul over towards the dugout.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
The 0-2 once more. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
Line toward the gap in left center. And maybe trouble afoot as Crawford's aboard here with a base hit.
Found himself down 0-2. Battles through these tough pitches right here, and then gets to the 5th pitch. He never gave up, continued to fight, and what do you know, base hit on the 5th pitch.
So stepping in, number 53. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1.
Look, this is a big half inning. Look, they're down a little bit right now, but if they get something going, it's still early in the game. This is a huge inning and a huge at-bat.
A line shot to third base.
Batting ninth, the pitcher number 47, Johnny Cueto.
Now to the plate, Johnny Cueto. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Right there for strike 1. Comes set with the 0-1. On, he pops it up, drifting just beyond the infield. And Walker will put this one away, and the inning is over. Giants leave a couple. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Now at the plate, Zach Eflin. He'll lead it off against Johnny Cueto.
Pitcher, Zach Eflin.
Into the windup and the pitch. Tough pitch to lay off. The slider stays high for ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Well, we thought he was struggling before, but this is just pure indication now. Now he's facing the other pitcher, and he falls behind 2-0. He's really struggling right now.
And here's a ball hit in the air. On the move is Pence. And no shot for Pence. This is going to land foul.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with the fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Panic's got it. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
Let's take a look at the Giants defense, brought to you by Majestic. And at shortstop, Brandon Crawford, I call him the magic man. He can pick it. You ever seen him catch a ball through his legs? Yeah, he'll do that in the game every now and then. He's really turned himself into a complete player, particularly the Gold Glove defense doesn't hurt.
Neil Walker will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Ball 1. One out, nobody on. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. One and two. Here it comes. Pretty well hit deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats. Foul.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
He'll try again. 1-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
He's looking a lot sharper and has settled in here in the second inning. It'd be hard not to, because that first inning was pretty much a mess. But I give him credit for letting it go and making some really good adjustments.
Standing in now, Gene Segura. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. A base hit in his first trip. Swing and a miss. 1-1.
Well, that was a good changeup right there. You see how he swung through that ball? Man, he's got him thinking now, because that was clearly an indication he was looking fastball and got fooled.
A ball and 2 strikes, the count now with the bases empty and 2 away. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. 2 out, nobody on. Now a ball hit to center field and deep. Back goes the center fielder way back, and that ball is gone. So it's a solo shot to dead center, number 11 for him on the season. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Yeah, after this blast, the 3rd home run of the game, you can see why this place is known as a launching pad. Balls leave this place in a hurry. So I wouldn't be surprised if we see more before this thing is over.
Now batting.
Stepping in now, number 34. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. And maybe a little extra motivation for him here after being hit by a pitch in his first at-bat. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. This is on the ground over to first. And he's safe.
Well, that base hit right there extends the streak to 10 games. When you start getting hits over 10 games, you've been pretty consistent over the last 2 series you've been playing. Really good ball right now.
Digging in for his second at-bat, number 23. Switch hitter batting left here. Cueto will go to first, and the runner back safely. High fly ball out to straightaway center. On the move is Span. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. But the Phils tack on 1 more on this solo home run. We've played 2, and this is now a 6-0 ball game. Back here in Philadelphia, home of the Liberty Bell, the cheesesteak sandwich, and the Phillies. Here's the center fielder, Denard Span. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
The 1-0 delivery. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. 1-2 now.
I love how aggressive he is. He's just attacking the zone with the fastball. Here it is. Now he's at 1-2 count, and really he can go anywhere he wants now.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first is Span on his way to second now. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
Into the box, Joe Panik, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Softly hit here down the line, but it'll be a foul ball. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
Matt, I like the last two pitches. A changeup and then a fastball. And he's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got him in between right now, and that's an advantage to the pitcher.
Now another 1-2. In the dirt here. The throw will go to third, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
With the meat of the order due up next, you could probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Hard on the ground towards short, taken in by Gregorius, and not in time as the run scores. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. The 0-1 delivery. A dangerous changeup left high, but called for a strike. So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the second time today.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the fourth time he struck out, and we're only in the second game of this series.
Striding in, Hunter Pence. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Oh, and a fine play there as he ranges back to put this one away. Not an easy play by any means, and there are 2 gone.
The catcher, number 28, Buster Posey.
Ready for another chance? Buster Posey. He reached on a single in his first try. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Man, I don't know if they want any part of him. 2 pitches away. I know he's sitting 2-0 now. This will tell us a lot. Will he come in now, or will he continue to stay away?
And this one's tapped foul at home plate. The set and the 2-1 pitch. On the ground to the right side. Walker has it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. A run, a hit, and a man left. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Phillies on top, 6-1. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Bryce Harper. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. And that misses for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And this is fouled at the plate. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
He swung so hard, I don't know how he stayed on his feet or kept his helmet on. I'm surprised he didn't fall down. He swung so hard. What a big swing.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Nice 2-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
Didi Gregorius is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. Bases are empty, one man out. One and two as the changeup had him out in front there.
That's a good changeup. Got him to swing early in it. Now you got him set up. You can go back with the hard fastball or double it up with another changeup.
And this is fouled back and out of play. And another foul ball. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Pence. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 21 for him on the season, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Well, this goes to show you that nobody is immune from throwing a clunker from time to time. We all know he's a great talent on the mound, but right now they are just jumping all over him.
Now batting.
Here's Jay Bruce now.
Fielder, Jay Bruce.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Set to deliver the 0-1. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Hit hard to the right side, but foul, so we'll see if he can straighten that out.
I like the call for the 2-strike changeup. You got to make a better pitch. He got away with one right there.
And there's a swing and a miss by Bruce as he set down on strikes, 2 away. Digging in to try it again, JT Realmuto. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Realmuto.
Fouled straight back. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Good cutter there, and he's got him behind the 8 ball now. 0-2. Cueto's ready. 0-2 on its way. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Phillies get 1 in the frame courtesy of this solo home run. 3 complete from Citizens Bank Park. It's the Phillies 7 and the Giants 1. Here's the Panda now. Pablo Sandoval comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Pablo Sandoval.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he just misses with a curveball.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
This one's chopped foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting, shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
So 1 away here with the bases empty. And stepping in, the slick fielding shortstop, Brandon Crawford. Takes a knee-high fastball.
If you're able to locate your fastball like that, you're going to have a good game. I'm not surprised to look up and say he's having a good game right now because he's been spotting that fastball pretty good most of the game.
0-2 now as Crawford comes up empty on that one.
Tell you what, I'm already taking inventory in the 4th inning here, Matt. His secondary pitch has really been effective. He's used it well. He's getting a lot of good results from it. I just wonder if they're going to make an adjustment as the game continues.
Oh, and a good curveball that time as it's taken for a called strike 3, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, number 53.
Striding into the box, number 53. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. 1 run, 4 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for San Francisco. Swing and a little tapper. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Giants down in order. They're down 7-1. Stepping up to the plate, Zach Eflin. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And it looks now like a right-hander's getting hot in the Giants bullpen. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
I'm sure he's frustrated by that call. Probably could have been a strike, but at the same time, earning strikes from the umpire is a real thing. If you've been all over the place like he has, you're just not going to get much help from the umpires.
And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
Boy, that pitch looks so good when you're hitting, but you're not going to catch up to it. I think pitchers should use that more often. The high fastball in the eyes, they will never catch up to it.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate.
Oh, that's a good sign right there. After the fastball, he gets that changeup, and he stayed right on it. Just couldn't keep it fair. He's seeing the ball well, though.
And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Softly hit out towards short. And a rather easy first out.
Now batting, second baseman.
Digging in once again, Neil Walker. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Grounded foul off to the right side. Swing and a miss as Walker's in a hole here. No balls and 2 strikes.
Well, there's no doubt what he was thinking on those first 2 swings. Big power swings. Now he's got to dial it back a little bit and try to put that ball in play.
Hit hard but foul toward first, so he'll come back and line it up again. 7 runs, an equal number of hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Now here's the pitch. Has to fight to stay alive as this is fouled off to the right.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
Misses, ball 2.
These last 2 guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
Now this is what baseball's about. A pitcher and hitter going back and forth. Foul ball, strike, foul ball. I can't wait to see how this ends.
And he chased it in the dirt. Posey's got it. And he makes the throw to first. Walker is retired. 2 down now.
Now batting, third baseman.
Gene Segura standing in. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Well, Matt, I went to one of my go-to numbers. I'm trying to figure out what he's doing. But he's got over 60% of the time he's throwing first pitch strike. Now I twist it with, it's just not quality.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Cueto into his motion, looking for the strikeout here on 0-2. Got him swinging in the dirt, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They're on top 7-1. Kelby Tomlinson will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Cueto, number 37, Kelby Tomlinson.
Grounded back up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Center fielder number 2, Denard Span.
Digging in and looking for more, Denard Span. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Here comes the 0-1. The high fastball is in there.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. And Bruce has got this one 2 away now.
Now batting, second baseman, Joe.
Here's Joe Panik. He's got an RBI despite an 0-for-2 effort to this point. Now the pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
Well, Matt, that's 2 quick outs, but if you look at the pitch count, it's way down low. He's being aggressive, and so are they. He's got a chance to get through this one.
Swinging a ball yanked down the right field line. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the 2-out hit here brings in Brandon Belt to bat next.
He just scorched that ball up the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Well, he persevered right through it. Now he's 0-for-2 before this base hit right here with 2 strikeouts. Man, this makes him feel good now. Now he's getting that confidence and a little swagger back.
Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 0-for-2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0 now to Pence. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Looks at a changeup that catches the corner.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
2 men are on with 2 men out. And this is fouled back and out of play. On the ground softly towards second, taken by Walker, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Giants leave a couple. They're down 7-1. Sam Dyson gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 34.
He's coming off a month in which he earned National League Player of the Month recognition.
High pop-up. Sandoval is there for it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Striding in once again, number 23. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. sends that one out of play for strike one. The 0-1 delivery. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Never fun to see a pitch come up and in, but obviously not being a fastball, he didn't mean anything by it.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. And the changeup is way low that time. Fastball is outside. It's full now. 3-2.
Not what you want to do on the mound. Go from 0-2 to 3-2, but credit the man in the box for being patient, even with 2 strikes.
And he pops him up back behind second base. Panic is camped under this one. And that's out number 2.
Now batting.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
He's not messing around this inning. He's attacking the zone. He's showing lots of confidence. He's 0-2 on this hitter after having 2 quick outs. Nice job.
0-2 count, and the pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Smoke toward the hole. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. So he's aboard with his second hit of the afternoon so far as we take a look at the league leaders in hitting. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Here's Didi Gregorius.
He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
And he lays off there, 1-0. A runner on first with 2 away. Ripped down the first base line, but a foul ball, 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. A little bouncer. Here's a look over to first. Runner back safely. 2 out with the man at first. Drilled to the right side. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Breaking his heart, Matt. Breaking his heart. You got 2 quick outs. He's thinking he's going to cruise through this thing, and now look at him. Boom, boom, base hits coming back at you. That's why you have to complete the inning.
Ready for another shot now. Jay Bruce. Lifetime against Sam Dyson. 1 for 3. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Comes set. Now the pitch. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he will make the play back there, and an opportunity goes by the boards here as that will end the inning. The 2010 National League Rookie of the Year, Buster Posey, will start things out after the break. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. Phillies lead this one 7-1. Here's Buster Posey now. A hit in 2 tries so far. Now here's the pitch. Just got a piece of the fastball that time as it's chopped foul at the plate for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Second pitch is chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind now 0-2. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He was fortunate he just fouled it off.
And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. Again, a 1-2. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
You know, these kind of at-bats can drive you crazy when you're on the mound. I mean, he's been ahead of him pretty much the whole time, but he just can't put him away. Not only that, but it's costing him a lot of bullets.
Harper has to come in a few steps, but he has it for out number 1.
Third baseman Pablo Sandoval.
Digging in once again, Pablo Sandoval. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. On its way is pitch number 75. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. And a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball. Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line. 1 out, nobody on. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner.
Well, for a switch hitter to take the pitch and hit it the other way, whether it's a fastball, changeup, or a curveball, that is a lot of work and dedication from both sides of the plate.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford, as the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit hard toward the right side. And he is back safely at first, and that was almost trouble.
Now batting, number 53.
Ready for another chance? Number 53. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Tried to hold back, but this is popped up. A runner on first with 2 away. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. 1 left for San Francisco. They're down 7-1. Ready once again.
Leading off for the Phillies, catcher J.T. Realmuto.
Just got a piece up the line. Foul ball, however, strike 1. Oh and 1, here it comes. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Tim Beckham will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Beckham.
And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. fouled back. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away. Ready for another shot now. Neil Walker. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Walker.
A shot down the first baseline. Belt will take this one himself, and that ends the inning. Phillies down in order. They're on top 7-1. Welcome back to Citizens Bank Park here in Philadelphia. It's on to the 7th inning now with the Phillies out in front, and it's a good time to check out our game summary through the first 6 innings so far. Nick Hundley is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7.
Nick Hundley.
Vince Velasquez comes on to start the inning, and he'll have a huge lead to work with.
Velasquez. Leading off for San Francisco, the catcher, number 5.
There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. The average sits at 286 here to start play. Still without a home run and 3 driven in. Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Way in front of that fastball. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out.
Center fielder number 2, Denard Span.
Stepping into the box, Denard Span. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Line to the right side. That's in for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4.
Well, he came to play this game. That base hit right there hit really hard. That makes him 3 for 4 on the day. What a day for him.
Joe Panic.
Here's Joe Panic. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. And a swing as he pulls this one into right. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. The relay not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Yeah, I think he was sitting on the fastball, so when he got the changeup, he was way out in front of it, but he kept his hands back long enough to keep it fair down the line. That's not always easy to do.
Brandon Belt stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1.
Now that's a nice pitch. He ran that in there about mid-90s and put it past him.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. His lifetime line against Velasquez. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. In there at the letters, 1-2 now. The 1-2 pitch. And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. throw to the plate, and he is safe at the plate, taking a chance down a bunch, but it's a 7-2 contest now. And the run will score on the wild pitch. My goodness. And he just misses with a curveball.
Tried to backdoor him and lock him up with a curveball right there. Pretty good pitch, but he didn't quite get it to come back all the way to the corner. That's tough to do for most guys.
Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. And now the runner will score from third on the errant throw.
Right fielder.
Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Throws him with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
And no offer that time from Pence as it evens the count at 1-1.
Tough spot in the game right here. You have a very close call that doesn't go your way. This is when you have to really regroup as a pitcher and go out there and try to make quality pitches.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. A fastball that just misses inside.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Grounder down the line at third. And there's his first base hit in this one. So that'll extend the inning with 2 away and bring in Buster Posey to bat.
Well, he's been on a bit of a cold streak, and he gets a base hit there. That's the kind of hit. He didn't hit it hard. This is one of those that you need to get in the hit column. This is a good jump start for him.
Here's Buster Posey now, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. From the belt, the pitch, swing and a liner, but foul.
Oh, he's going to want that pitch again. That ball's right down the middle in his wheelhouse. His eyes lit up. He just didn't let it travel deep enough where he could square it and keep it fair.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Swing and a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. And Gregorius will make the catch, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Bottom of the 7th now. Get up and stretch here in Philly. It's the Corey Guerin. It's the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Gene Segura standing in. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
Leading off for the Phillies, third baseman, Gene.
Now he starts to chase a pitch outside, and he can't pull the bat back in time. It's strike 1. Now the pitch. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Chopped weakly to the left. Oh, and trouble for Sandoval.
Wow, that was a crazy at bat. He swung at every pitch out of the zone. Finally got a pitch in the zone and drilled it for a hit. Sometimes it's better to swing than to take.
Digging in to try it again. Number 34. A hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ballgame. Hit sharply on the ground. Panic with the dive. How about that? And now, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there.
Well, when this play started, it all looked good. They get the lead runner, no problem, but he just doesn't make the return throw, and the hitter ends up safely at second. Not the result they were hoping for on what should have been a nice double play.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 23. He's driven in 4 already, and yet another big RBI opportunity for him right here.
Matt, they couldn't have asked for anyone to hit better in this spot than this guy right here. He looks dialed in at the plate right now.
Catch made out there in right center as the runner will tag from second. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. And he is lucky to be able to scamper back to third as he's in safely.
Now batting,
Bryce Harper will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. And a slider tails outside for ball one. It's a 2-0 now as he hits with a runner at third and 2 away.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were two stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
3-0 now.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Set. Here's the 3-1. Hard on the ground towards short. Crawford fields it cleanly. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all as the inning is over. Phillies strand one, but they lead it by 4. It's 7. Here's the Panda now.
leading off for the Giants, third baseman number 48, Pablo Sandoval.
Hector Neris has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 50, Hector Neris.
Now a left-hander up and throwing in that Philly bullpen. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. The 0-1 delivery. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play.
That is too good a pitch to make right there with 2 strikes. But he fouled it off. Now you got to stay aggressive and go get him again.
That misses, 1-2. Liner toward right center. And this inning starts with a solid base hit.
Well, they've hung around. I know it's late in the game, but that's a big leadoff single. Maybe this will be what they need to get to start that attack to put them ahead.
Brandon Crawford.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Well, with the leadoff man getting on right there, Matt, they are falling so far behind. They have to capitalize. They have to get some runs and get back in this thing.
1-1. A runner at first with no outs here. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2. Popped high in the air. Neris just to the right of the mound. And that's the first out of the inning. Our line score to this point tells the story.
Now
you see the
batting,
Phillies leading this one at home here at
53.
Citizens Bank Park as we draw nearer to the end. Into the box now, number 53. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Starts things with a splitter outside for ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1.
That's a nice spot for a pitcher down there below the knees, but I think that call is a little bit low. Well, that's 2 impressive fastballs, 2 mid-90s fastballs just reaching back saying, I dare you to hit it. Finds himself in a nice 0-2 count now. Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Giants leave 1. Deficit holds. At 4, it's
Your
Derek
attention,
Law
please.
is on to pitch
Now
out of the
pitching for
bullpen
the
in the
Giants,
bottom half of the 8th.
Number 64, Derek Law.
Settling in now, Didi
Leading up
Gregorius.
for the
He
Phillies.
homered earlier and is 2
The
for 3 to
shortstop.
this point.
Didi Gregorius.
Hit hard back up the middle. Again, a nice clean base hit, his 3rd of the game. So the Phillies get a man on to start out the inning.
Well, they've had a game plan. They've been really aggressive.
Now
Right
batting.
here, he jumps on the
Left
first pitch.
fielder.
They're not laying
Shea.
off, and it's paying off for them. They came here with a mindset they were going to be aggressive, and we're seeing them execute.
Here's Jay Bruce now, and he hasn't quite had the same fortune at the plate as many of his teammates. No hits for him so far. And he takes ball 1. Ready with the 1-0. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Outside, 3-0 now.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
He's ready. Now the pitch. That one's in there. 3-1.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Has a look. Now the pitch. Shoots this one over to first. To Crawford for 1. On to Belt, and they turn to a double play.
Now
That's
batting.
one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
Lifted in the air out to right. Pence has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Phillies go down quietly there. They hang on to a 7-3 lead. Here's the center field.
Leading off for the Giants,
Kevin
Center fielder,
Segrist
number
comes
2.
on from the pen, hoping to
Denard
finish this one off
Spain.
here in the top of the
Your
9th.
attention, please. Now pitching for the Phillies, number 54, Kevin Segrist.
9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
And a curveball taken for strike 2.
Well, he came at him with the same pitch. Now he finds himself down 0-2. You just got to anticipate he's going to try to triple it up. Not just double, but triple. I'm looking for that pitch right now again.
And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
Whoa, he tried to get a little cute right there. A little 2-strike changeup. He thought he might get a swing and miss, but man, he left that in the zone. He's fortunate that ball didn't leave the park.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Here for it is Segura to make the play. 1 gone.
Up next for the Giants, second baseman, Joe Panic.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Joe Panic. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
That fastball right there will humble you. He threw it right by him. So now what do? You spread out, you use your hands, and try to be as quick as you can when you see that ball get released out of his hand.
Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this is fouled straight back.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
Curveball that time, not even close. And now the crowd, estimated at over 29,000, come to their feet. 2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, just another day at the office for these guys. That stretches their winning streak to 5, and they're playing well in all 3 phases of the game. Pitching, fielding, and hitting. Who knows how long this will last.
And this afternoon's game ends 7-3. The Philadelphia Phillies get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Zach Eflin earns his 6th winning decision in this one. Johnny Cueto was hit hard to the tune of 7 earned as he takes the loss. So that's it for us this afternoon. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com.